Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. This video may have a bit more of a somber mood than you've seen in my videos in the past. No excitement, no happiness. It's not going to be quite the same because it's not quite the same video. As you may have heard on some of my previous videos, my family has been caretakers of a youth camp in West Kelowna for about 45 years, since I was just a tiny baby. The wildfires of this last summer that devastated West Kelowna unfortunately burnt right through our camp. The whole top site was devastated by the fire, including 2 buildings. This was a bunkhouse here that we called the Lion's Den, and the washrooms just over there by that flagging tape. There was 4 washrooms in one building. That building, there isn't even remnants of the building left. Here, because of the metal roof, basically that's all you see. Plus the stove, propane tank, completely gone. Now, on a lucky note, the lower site, whereas the kitchen, another bunkhouse, and more bathrooms, did survive. That is, we're definitely looking at the positives here, and that is a positive. But the upper site, completely devastated. I don't know how long ago it was, probably about 25 years ago. I helped my dad and the whole campsite committee build the Lion's Den right from scratch. We had so much fun building it. We were proud of it. We loved our Lion's Den. And the washroom building here, not even a stick left behind. We have covered up the pits to make sure they're safe. I remember my dad building this in the garage of the family home. He prefabbed the whole building in our garage, trucked it all out here, and we assembled it. I was living at home at the time, so that must be like 30 or 35 years ago we did this. I came out here about a week ago to do this video, and I couldn't. I was too emotional about what happened here. We had 3 big year-round, like 4-season tents set up on tent platforms for the kids to sleep in here. This tent platform still has a little bit of remnants of it left. The other 2 completely gone. Now, over the last 10 years, the costs of everything have been going up and up and up. We've all felt that inflation, that crazy inflation. And here at Camp Mewata, we tried very desperately to keep the cost of camping for the kids down to what it was. So we were operating the camp on thinner and thinner and thinner budgets over the last 10 years. And everything went up and up and up in price. Last year, the insurance for the property became so much that we could not afford it. We had to decide between liability insurance or fire insurance or building insurance because it was more than our whole budget. So the smart choice, unfortunately, was to go with the liability insurance. And that meant our buildings lost their damage insurance for fire. And Mr. Murphy out there made us pay the price. The second we got rid of our insurance for fire, 50 years this camp's operated with no fires, but as soon as we got rid of the insurance, a fire takes out the building. And the camp, as I said, we've been operating on thinner and thinner. We have no money. We've run out of money, and there's no way that we can afford to rebuild. And that is why I'm making this video today. So I've come today to ask for help. Help for the Camp Mewata Campsite Committee to rebuild this camp and get it back safe and open for kids to camp at once again. Everyone on the committee is doing whatever they can to help, to support, to donate, and this is something I can do. I will also be donating equipment, my time, money. I will be doing lots for this camp, but I'm asking my followers out there, if you can afford it, and I want to stress that, if you can afford it, and this means enough to you to help us out, I've set up a GoFundMe. I have a donate button on my website, www.danherdprospecting.com, or you can contact me through the contact on that same website if you have another idea of how you might be able to help rebuild this camp. I've already had a couple of locals that run businesses that might have some materials that will help us reach out. If you're one of those people that have already talked with me, please contact me again through the website. We're going to start compiling a list of what we can do. It's probably going to cost us $100,000 to rebuild the buildings here, plus all the labor to fix up the camp and make it safe. We're going to do what we can. We're going to try hard. We don't want this to be the end of Camp Mewata. For the GoFundMe, I'll leave a link below in the description. You can click on it to go off to the GoFundMe. I will leave a link somewhere here in the video, the address of that same GoFundMe, and my address for my website, www.danherdprospecting.com. There's a donate button right on the front screen. And if you have a larger donation, if maybe you're wealthy enough and think this is a good enough cause that you want to really help out, contact me. Those sites like GoFundMe and that donate button take a small percentage for administrative fees. If you have a large donation that might help us out here, contact me through the website and we can find some way to have your money go directly towards building that building. Again, I'm only asking this of people that feel strongly enough about it and can afford it. If you're in financial hardship too, just like the camp was, no, I'm not asking you for anything. Only the people that can afford this am I asking, please help out if you can. I think our first job up here is to rent a big dumpster and start throwing all the sheet metal into it, and then I'll bring my bobcat up here and scoop up all the screws and nails and everything that's dangerous. I'll just take the whole ground down a foot and get rid of it, because there's going to be a lot of dangerous stuff in there. That's something that we can do fairly soon. The 3 tent platforms, it's probably going to be about $1,000 in material for each of the platforms, and then about a $2,000 tent. I'm just guessing at those numbers. Those tents may have gone up from there. Probably have, actually. But again, I'll bring my bobcat in here, get sites ready, so that if we actually can rebuild, it'll be easy for us to just jump at it. The entire fence is gone too. The whole fence is burnt all the way up to the main road. Just the wire alone for that fence and the posts. Oh, everything's gonna cost us. If you can help, please do. Sometimes irony is unbelievable. The one spot of the upper camp that didn't get burnt is our fire pit area. Look at that. Wooden benches that would have burnt easily are still standing around the fire pit, where everything else is burnt. I will make sure I do my part in money, time, and equipment out here. I know the entire campsite committee will, but we need the public's help. There's no way we can do this ourselves. If you can, please help out. Links below. Hope you're all having a great day. We will eventually up here. Until the next one. Bye.